Hello and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Monday the 13th of May 2024, 8:34 in the morning, and we're now going to do the selections today at Windsor. So this is a twilight card beginning at 4:30. We're just going to run through and have a look for any non-runners. And so far it's a clear card, nothing's not running as it stands. So the first thing we're going to do is go into Windsor for the 4:30, and our top selection here is Great Acclaim. So into Matchbook, and Great Acclaim, our top selection there is at 24. Stakes of £4.17 would return us £100, and He's Got Game. He's Got Game. This is at the top of the market there at 3. So stakes of £33.33 would return us £100. And Cadogan Gardens, that's our third in. And that is 9.6. And stakes there of £10.42 would return us £100. And that's now going to leave us £2.08. And our fourth selection is Alika Breeze. And Alika Breeze, this one is currently 50, and stakes of £2 would return us £100. And the last selection, Let's Get 'em, 6.6, and only 8p was left in the kitty. So that will be our last selection. So Windsor, 4:30, we've got 4 running for us. Great Acclaim, He's Got Game, Cadogan Gardens, and Alika Breeze. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Let's Get 'em would be, well, I wouldn't even call that a lesser amount. I would call it not even worth doing, but we'll worry about that when we do a recap. Into the second betting race, this is going to be the 6:35 at Windsor. Coupe de Force is going to be our top selection here. And Coupe de Force, this one at the moment is 19.5. So stakes of £5.13 would return us £100. And Indian Creek is our second in. And Indian Creek, this one's currently at 10. So stakes of £10 would return us £100. And Dusky Lord is our third selection. And Dusky Lord, this one at the moment is 42. So stakes of £2.38 would return us £100. And our fourth selection, Executive Decision, this one is currently at 11. So stakes of £9.09 would return us £100. Our fifth selection is Rhythm and Hooves. Rhythm and Hooves, this is 8.8. And stakes of £11.36 would return us £100. That's now going to leave us £12.04. So we'll just write that there. Leap Abroad is going to be our sixth selection. And Leap Abroad, this one is currently on 6. So we can't put 1667. We've got £12.04 in the kitty. That's our maximum stake we can have. So Windsor, the 6:35, we've got 5 running for us. Coupe de Force, Indian Creek, Dusky Lord, Executive Decision, and Rhythm and Hooves. One of those 5 would return us £100, and Leap Abroad would be the lesser amount. Into our third betting race at Windsor. This is the 705, and our top selection here will be Siempre Arturo. And Siempre Arturo, this one is 8, so stakes of £12.50 would return us £100. And our second selection, Abu Royal. And Abu Royal, that's up the top there, and that is currently 5.3. Stakes of £18.87 would return us £100. And Richard P. Smith is our next in. This one's currently 10, so stakes of £10 would return us £100. And that's now going to leave us £8.63 left to stake. Lawn Ranger is our fourth selection. And Lawn Ranger, this one is currently at 9.2. So we can't have the full amount there. We've got £8.63 left in the kitty, so that will be our maximum stake. So Windsor, 705. We got 3 running for us. Siempre Arturo, Abu Royal, and Richard P. Smith. One of those 3 would return us £100, and Lawn Ranger would be the lesser amount. Into our fourth betting race at Windsor. This is the 740, and our top selection here is Budding. And Budding, this one is currently at 5.7, so stakes of £17.54 would return us £100. And our second selection is Free Speech. And Free Speech, that one is 4.2, so stakes of £23.81 would return us £100, and that's going to leave us £8.65 in the kitty. And our third selection is going to be Emrembo, and Emrembo there is currently at 7, so we haven't got enough for that, so the maximum stake here would be our £8.65. Windsor 740, we've got 2 running for us, Budding and Free Speech. One of those 2 would return us £100, and Emrembo would be the lesser amount. And into our final race at Windsor, this is the 815. Our top selection here is Inspired Know-How. And Inspired Know-How, this is currently on at 6.4. Stakes of £15.63 would return us £100. And our second selection is Papa Bella. And Papa Bella, that's at 4.3. So stakes of £23.26 would return us £100. And Phoenix Star is our third selection. And Phoenix Star, this one is currently at 8. And our maximum stake here is £11.12 that we had in the kitty. So that's our last selection in that race. So the Windsor 815, Inspired Know-How and Papa Bella. One of those 2 would return us £100, and Phoenix Star would be the lesser amount. So let's go back and do a recap at Windsor. The first betting race is the 430. We've got 4 running for us. Great Acclaim, He's Got Game, Cadogan Gardens, and Alika Breeze. One of those 4 would return us £100, and we'll just open the calculator up. And our last selection here, Let's Get 'em. Don't forget, you have to do a minimum on Betfair of £1, but we've got 8 pence in the kitty here. that we've put on at 6.6, and that'll return us 52 pence. Yeah, not even worth the paper it's written on. So we've really got 4 running for us there in the 430. Then moving into the 635, we've got 5 running for us here. Coupe de Force, Indian Creek, Dusky Lord, Executive Decision, and Rhythm and Hooves. One of those 5 would return us £100. And Leap Abroad, we had £12 and 4p in the kitty. We put that on Leap Abroad, times that by the price of 6, gives us a return of 72.24, so there would be a profit in that last selection, so that's fine. Then into the 705 at Windsor, 3 running for us here. Siempre Arturo, Abu Royal, Richard P. Smith. One of those 3 would return us £100, and our full selection is Lawn Ranger. We had £8.63 left in the kitty for this one, times it by the price of 9.2. That would give us a return of £79.39, so that would be perfect for a full selection there. Then we're going into our 4th betting race. This is the 740. We got 2 running for us, Budding and Free Speech. One of those 2 would return us £100. And then we've got Mrembo. We had £8.65 left in the kitty. We times this by the price of 7. And that would give us a return of £60.55. So a £10 profit there and 2 running for us. And in the 5th betting race, the 8.15 at Windsor, we've got 2 running for us. Inspired Know-How and Papa Bella. One of those 2 would return us £100, and Phoenix Star would be our 3rd selection. We had £11.12 left in the kitty for this one, times the price of 8, gives us a return of £88.96, so that's perfect for our 3rd selection. So that's everything done at Windsor. I hope you watched again last night the results show, where we only had 1 meeting yesterday but still made a £63 profit. So try and follow these selections in, because at the moment we're on a bit of a high. We're hoping now it's just going to continue to the end of the month, but we know how we can get sucked in and end up losing again. But that's Windsor card for today. I've still got to put up Catterick at the moment and Wolverhampton. But Catterick is the early meeting, but there was a non-runner in the first race and it changed all the prices, and they're not really ready for me to put up yet. So we'll get Windsor on first and then we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for watching.